Okay, it's something I don't understand. You gotta pardon me. I got a call from my boss. Got an emergency, so I had to make a special trip. But I just don't understand. So I'm really thinking that the election stuff is pretty much all done until November. I guess I was wrong. Because this morning I get up and they're showing election results from California, which I should have known that. They've been talking about Spencer Pratt and the mayor's race out there in Los Angeles for a while. And I think a couple of more states, Montana and some other states, still holding elections. But this is why I don't understand. And listen, I know we live in a big world. The world is big, huge. Many, many, many people. Good people, bad people, etc. But as bad as we know what the Democratic Party represents, you have to be evil, stupid, or just plain old misinformed. And I'm talking about the Los Angeles mayor's race. Now, this guy Spencer Pratt, he's probably a part of the mob. He lives in California. He's a damn reality TV star. So, I'm not saying this guy's a good guy by far. Now, he has been talking some good stuff about cleaning up Los Angeles. But you got to realize that mayor is a powerful position. But the rules are set up by the city council. The entire city council in Los Angeles is woke. That's an uphill battle. But this is what I don't understand. They show the map, and I don't seen this map going back to 2024, the damn presidential election. They showing this map of the counties that are represented that are solid red. And from my eyeballs looking at that television, I would say it's 80%. Now, I know that don't represent the amount of people because the amount of people in California is based in San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco, in the Bay Areas, Oakland. That's where the majority of the peoples are. I understand that. But even these people within those cities, you see what Los Angeles, what the state of the conditions in Los Angeles are. I'm gonna get tongue tied in this because I can see it now. You see in San Francisco, they have poop monitors, encampment monitors. And that's living. You people want to continue to do this? That's the part I don't understand. I can understand in Bakersfield, and I don't know what county Bakersfield in, but from what I saw was majority red, conservative. These people are farmers, hardworking people. Yes, they want the best out of life. They want to put the people in position to represent them, to give them the best out of life. But in LA County, LA City, San Diego, San Francisco, Oakland, it's murder and mayhem. But the biggest thing is y'all got poop monitors. Go on an app to show you where to avoid human doo-doo. What other country? There's no third world country that has conditions like that, to my knowledge. Cuba's pretty bad. North Korea's pretty bad. And I know it's hard to get into these countries and see the day-to-day living because they don't allow it. But I doubt if they got poop monitors showing you where to avoid human feces. And Karen Bass, it's documented about this woman. I did not know this. And when I learned this about her, I learned it about a whole bunch of other folks. Like, Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks and these people. I did not know that this woman, at the time I didn't know, went to a communist training school in Tennessee, and many trips to Cuba. I didn't know that Rosa Parks and all these civil rights folks did the same thing. I know it now. But are people just that damn stupid? Learned something yesterday after watching a podcast. I learned that the Patty Hearst situation, which happened right around the time I was born in the early 70s, might have happened before I was even born, that this revolutionary guard or faction that kidnapped her and she then committed crimes with them without to me that's all a psyop. But just the organization itself, and I can't remember the name of the organization, some kind of communist or revolutionary guard type setup. But that is what Karen Bass and these others, that's the training that they got. And there was a time before I was born and after that communism in this country is treason. It's a damn death sentence damn near. And now they openly will tell you that they are in this communist training manifesto deal. I don't get it. I don't get that. Now, I will say this. I did see some numbers where the governor of California, or the governor's race in California was led by a Republican. Even though you got a lot of mail-in ballots still coming in, this is California. You know, it's with the mail-in balloting and all that type of stuff, you know it's going to be some serious cheating. So, you know, I'm hoping that the Republican can get the governorship. That'll really change California a whole lot. If Spencer Pratt get the mayor's position, and in Los Angeles, that'll change a little bit. But you know, you still got the City Council of Los Angeles, totally woke. I'm assuming that in the state house in California, the majority is Democrat, which is, you know, after seeing that map, it's just crazy for the simple fact. I don't know how California works, but I know in Alabama, you know, each district has a representative, and you would have more conservative representatives in their state house, the Senate, the state Senate, and the state House of Representatives. But then again, you know, what do I know? Because I'm telling you, I consider myself a pretty smart dude. I was lazy and sorry as hell in school. All I want to do is play football. I didn't give a damn about schoolwork. Now I'm studying and reading and basically catching up at 54 years old. Crap, I should have learned at 16 or 17. But I don't care. I want to learn something new every day. My point to that is, when it comes to this political stuff, this ideology, dude, I just don't get it. I don't. And see, that's why I really want to sit down and have conversations with different people. And I have done that. And I'm going to do it probably today. Because there's some, you know, pretty, I ain't going to say woke, but pretty suspect people I'm going to come in contact with today. So, but my point to that is, listen. You say what you want about the former mayor of Chicago. You know, she's woke, she's Alphabet Mafia and all this, but her replacement is a million times worse. Karen Bass, I don't know who the mayor was before, but I've heard from other people talking that she's a million times worse. But what's the common denominator? These people have been trained by communists. The mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, Karen Bass, and many, many more. I think the lady in Boston, all of them in Washington State, they have been trained by the communist Marxists. That's the common denominator. So, hey, we're going to deep dive into this. I will be taking a little time off tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm going to get a couple of shows in. I'm going to try to anyway. But today, I'm going to be pretty much busy. I got this emergency thing going on, so let me get off here and get ready for this. I love you guys. I appreciate you. You guys stay blessed. And just keep your heads up and your eyes open. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we keep him first. That's what this is all about. I'll see you next time.